Hey y'all, today I'm going to be filming a video that I've already tried to film 3 times. Today I'm going to be doing a review on this NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop 24-Hour Matte Finish Foundation. Oh, it was just a hot mess making this video. The first time I tried to review it, the footage wasn't bad. Like, I would have posted it, but I picked up the wrong shade and I'm not about to put myself on the internet looking ridiculous. The second time, I wanted to do a proper review. I wanted to do like a wear test and all that, but the thing was, I had done the initial application at 5 in the afternoon and I was doing a check-in with you guys at like 10. And for a 24-hour foundation, I just don't think that that's like really giving it enough time to prove itself, if you know what I mean. I wanted to give it as much credit as I could. So for those of you who don't know, this foundation is a collaboration between a YouTuber, Alissa Ashley, and Ulta. So it promises to go on smooth, settle down to a matte finish. It also says it stays true to its color for 24 hours, and it claims to control shine and mattify your complexion all day. It also claims to be non-comedogenic, which is really good because a bitch is breaking out. Like, come on. Let me just show you guys the shades so you guys have an idea of this collection and the shade ranges that come in it. As you can see here, we have 45 shades. So initially I had picked up the shade Caramel, which is what this model right here is wearing, the one with blonde hair. It was definitely darker than my skin tone currently, and it was also a little too orange, but I feel like that's just kind of how it came off on my skin because I'm a little bit paler right now. I went ahead and I popped back in the store and I got my correct shade, which is right here, what this model is wearing, and that one is the shade Classic Tan. And honestly, I feel kind of dumb because I have the NYX Total Control Drops foundation. I've showed that before on my channel, and I have that in the shade Classic Tan as well. I don't know why I didn't just think to pick up that same shade because, you know. So as you can see here, here's the 2 foundations. They're both in the shade Classic Tan. Honestly, looking at these bottles side by side, they're pretty much the same shade. I don't know why I didn't just go for that one the first time. So I'm just gonna swatch it on my hand so you guys can see. So this one right here, that's a little runnier, as you can see. That one is the Total Drops foundation. Okay, I can't really get it to focus, but this one right here is the Can't Stop Won't Stop 24-Hour foundation. Enough rambling. Let's go ahead and apply the product and see how it looks on the skin. So because I am doing a wear test and I do want to see if it can actually live up to the claims of being a 24-hour foundation, I want to just say that I'm starting off with a clean face. I don't have any products on except my Peter Thomas Roth Max Mineral Naked Sunscreen. This isn't necessarily a primer per se. It is advertised as being a sunscreen that layers well over moisturizer and under makeup, but I am applying this because when I tried to do the first 2 reviews, I found that the finish was beautiful, but up close, the texture, it really kind of filled some of my pores in and made them a little bit more prominent. And you guys probably can't see it on camera, but I do have a little pit right here from a really bad breakout I had a couple years ago that still hasn't completely gone away. Those things take forever to smooth, and it really just accentuated that, and that is just one thing about me that I am self-conscious of. So I went ahead and applied this, not necessarily as a primer, but just because of the diamond powder that's in it to smooth my base so I get a nice even application. But I just wanted to be transparent with y'all. But I think I rambled enough, so I'm gonna go ahead and just apply the product. So because we are doing a wear test, I just want to say right now it is 12:30 in the afternoon. I want to give you guys a time frame so you guys can see how it wears throughout the day. I'm just gonna see how 1 pump applies, so I'm gonna go ahead and just apply 1 pump to my beauty blender, and I'm just gonna dot it all over my face and on my neck too, of course, and just see how that goes. So right off the bat, I'm noticing that even though it doesn't look like I've applied a lot of product to my face, a little bit really does go a long way. Just that 1 drop covered my whole entire cheek area, and I feel like I still need to blend it out more. So I've applied it to this half of my face, and as you guys can see, it really does mattify the complexion. I do still have a little bit of radiance going on here, somewhere between a satiny and a matte finish. So I will say, if you do plan on buying this foundation, I would definitely recommend, if you have problems with pores or just texture on the skin in general, I would suggest getting a pore filling or a skin smoothing primer first and applying that, because this is applying a lot better layering on top of my sunscreen than it was when I tried to film it with no base whatsoever. Ooh, a bitch is sweating. Alright, I'm gonna come in close so you guys can see. So this is just what 1 layer looks like. As you can see, we do still have a little bit of hyperpigmentation peeking through here and here. Overall, it did a pretty good job covering. I can't even see a lot of my freckles, which I don't like to cover, but you know, it does claim to be a full coverage foundation, so I believe that goes into part of the full coverage part. So I'm just gonna take another pump and just go ahead and see how it layers. Please ignore the fact that my beard is not cleaned up down here. We're just gonna pretend she is. Oh honey, she's layering nicely. This doesn't have a cakey finish to it at all. It's layering really nice, blending in really smoothly. I don't feel like I'm wearing anything right now. It just feels like skin. It feels like a lightweight moisturizer, honestly. This is what it looks like with 2 layers. Everything is nice, evened out. Looks really, really good. Nice even skin tone. This looks like it's peeking through on camera. I think that's just the texture coming across on camera. I can't really see it in real life. And I've said it before on my channel multiple times, but I don't necessarily want like the most full coverage foundation necessarily. I just want to look like me, but better, you feel? So that's that's it with 2 layers applied. I'm just gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my face. I'm not gonna do a crazy look today because I really just want to review how this foundation looks, but I do want to layer some products on top so you guys can see how it layers with other products, not necessarily from the NYX brand either. So I'm not really gonna contour today, but I am gonna bronze a little bit with my Wet n Wild highlighting contour palette, and I'm gonna take an e.l.f. contour brush and just get some of the contour shade. Make sure you really dab off the excess because this is really deep and you don't want to apply too much because it will be obvious. And you want to do one of these, follow your cheekbone. Honestly, just keep blending. It's still a little harsh right here. I'm just gonna take the beauty blender and take the excess product and just kind of hope it tones it down just a little bit. We're looking a little chiseled, but nothing too crazy, you know. Now I'm gonna take this e.l.f. blending brush. I'm gonna go ahead and just do a subtle nose contour. And I'm gonna just take a little bit of the Glossier Cloud Paint in the color Beam and just apply that to my cheeks. I know it's like a faux pas in makeup to apply creams over powders, but honestly, I don't know what other way I'm supposed to apply this. If I apply this and then I do my contour, like, she gonna disappear. And I'm just kind of like dabbing it in. I'm not really blending it because I don't want to move the product underneath, but I do want to make sure that it is spread and applied evenly. Just a little pop of color. And lastly, I'm going to take the NYX Wonder Stick in the shade Universal, even though I trashed her a couple videos ago. And I'm going to take the highlight side because it's a shimmery highlight. And I'm just going to tight line right under the brow bone, tip of the nose, and just a little bit on the cheeks. I don't want to move the product underneath too much. I'm just kind of dabbing it on the cheeks again. And then with a clean finger, I'm just going to go ahead and tap that all in. And lastly, a bitch does not have time to do a full brow. I do actually, but I'm just really lazy. So I'm just gonna go ahead and brush everything through. First I'm gonna brush it up and then lay it like that because I'm gonna go over with brow pomade to finish, and that's how I'm gonna lay my brows. So I kind of just want to see the shape that they're gonna take after they're laid. And then just taking the NYX Micro Brown Pencil in the shade Espresso, I'm just gonna go ahead and take the pencil side and just fill in the sparse areas. I'm not gonna outline my brows or anything like that today. And then after you do all that, you can go ahead and take the spoolie and just brush through your brows again. Distribute the product evenly to make it look more natural. And then lastly, just taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel and just setting them bitches. And here's the completed look. It's really nice, it's really natural. I really, on camera, can't even tell I'm wearing makeup, but I'm not gonna set it with a spray or anything like that because I want you guys to really see the wearing of this. Besides all my bronzing, I don't really have any sort of powders on, and I'm not gonna finish with a setting spray. It's about 1 o'clock now, so this is what we're looking like at 1 o'clock. Actually, I gotta fix this too. I swear, every time I apply too much bronzer to one side of my temples and not the other. But I toned it down, so now everything is right in the world again. Again, just reiterating, it's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Later tonight, I'm gonna head out and go to an art show at like 8 o'clock tonight. I'll check in with you guys after I get back, just so you guys can see the wearability of this foundation. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Hey y'all, it's 10:40 p.m. I'm checking in right now with y'all on this foundation. We're filming on the phone because my SD card has like literally 40 seconds of footage left, and a bitch is too lazy to go through right now and free up space on that shit. So as you can see, did not exactly deliver on the whole matte part. My skin type, I would say, is combination oily. It tends to be more on the oily side during the summer. So this for me is pretty average with any foundation. It's not terrible, not the best I've tried, but you know, she's doing all right. And I will say I have the ring light right here, so it is a little bit more intense than it would be in real life. If I was looking at it in the mirrors in the bathroom and it was looking all right, actually. Say hi, buddy. As for the foundation itself though, as you can see, we got a little bit of creasing right here under the nose, but we don't have any type of creasing in the smile lines. I don't have any crease right here where I tend to get creasing on the forehead sometimes when my forehead bunches up like that. Usually I do get some creases under the eyes, just like these little circles right here tend to crease up. But can you stop stepping on my wire, please? These little lines right here tend to crease up, but actually they held up pretty well and it didn't crease. And mind you, this is also with no setting spray, minimal powder, literally powder contour, but that's it. So I totally recommend this product. You guys should go out and buy it if you can. It's only like $15. She's really affordable. Oh, also because we're in the ring light, as you can see too, I don't have any foundation down here, so you can compare. As you can see, I mean, she's shiny, but there's really no flashback. Y'all trying to look poppin' in your pictures, that's something to keep in mind. I'm sure if y'all set this with powder or a setting spray or both, she'll hold up a lot better than she did today. I just wanted to give you all a raw test to see how this product performed without any sort of primer, any sort of powder, any sort of setting spray, just to see the raw ability of this product and how it could prove itself. So if you guys like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more content in the future. Go ahead and comment down below any videos you guys want me to make in the future. You guys want me to do like a Q&A, you want me to do another product review, another story time, y'all want me to give you like, I don't know, fitness tips or some shit, teach you how to mind your business, I don't know. Go ahead and give me a follow over here on Instagram, shameless plug, and I'll be back shortly with another video. Bye.